Okay, something really powerful for a lot of SEOs when you're doing analysis and using MCPs is actually combining two different MCPs together. That's going to allow you to have even more powerful analysis. So this is really cool, something I'm starting to explore a little bit more of. So in my previous videos, I've actually gone through and showed how you can use Claude Code MCP for Ahrefs, right? And how you can configure that. As well, there's also an MCP for Google Analytics. So what I did was actually went in Claude Code and then configured both. I said, hey, can you see both MCPs? It says, yep, I see Google Analytics MCP and Ahrefs MCP, which is really cool because now you can start blending these two data sources together to have even more powerful insights. So that's really cool. So I said, hey, I want you to use the Ahrefs MCP to analyze webfx.com. They're a big SEO, they have pretty strong SEO in the SEO industry. Look at their top pages and key acquisition strategy. Then I want you to go and use the Google Analytics MCP, look at our site and find the top pages and find those gaps. Like use our actual traffic data to find those gaps. And it's going to run and perform some analysis, right, and kind of analyze like the different aspects of WebFX. And then it actually gives me a pretty comprehensive report, right, where it's going to go, hey, like here's their total organic traffic. It's much bigger than yours based on the Ahrefs data. Based on Google Analytics, you don't have as much traffic. And then here it's going to say, hey, here are their key pages where I miss gaps. And it's going to actually go and like categorize them, right? So here it's saying service pages, free tools, educational content. And then I can choose to maybe use this in, potential my own SEO strategy if we were looking to, use that as a key acquisition for Nective, right? I then went and said, hey, can you actually find some trending queries in the Ahrefs MCP around AI SEO? Then I want you to use the Google Analytics MCP to check if we have those pages or we also have gaps there. And then once again, it's going to do something very similar where it's going to use the Keyword Explorer in the Ahrefs MCP and then use my actual traffic data and then say, hey, based on trending queries, like you're missing an AI SEO agency page, maybe you could have an Invest AI SEO tools page, maybe even like hub content. So pretty impactful, right? So it's pretty cool to actually be able to merge and blend these two MCPs together for even stronger analysis. So if you're getting familiar with MCPs, I'd even consider using multiple. It's going to actually open up the amount of data that you're going to be able to analyze.